Hey, welcome to Lunch and Launch, our 15-minute break on Thursdays to just get you excited, guys, to get you ready, motivated, inspired to take on the week and the next day. Guys, look, I made a mistake. Guys. I'm the first person, look, I'll pull the shades off. I'll get real with you. When I make a mistake, I made a mistake. I have been saying for so long that, I'm here. God has purposed me to help people build the business, live the life that they have dreamed, hoped, and prayed for. And I've been saying that, I'm called to help people build the business and build the life that you've dreamed, hoped, and prayed for. But I realized that I made a mistake because when I think of the word hope, it sounds good, but hope in a sense is very disempowering. Think about it. We say, I hope I'll get the job. I hope my kids do well in school. I hope my children find the mate of their life. I hope I find my dream mate. I hope I get the house of my dreams. I hope. But I realize that there's no power in hoping. But God really, stepped to me on that. And I realized that I'm not here and called to help people build the business and live the life that they've hoped for. I'm here to let you all know as a messenger. Wait a minute. As a messenger, I'm here to let you know that I want you to see that, I want you to build the business and live the life that you dreamed of. But I also want you to know that I'm here and I'm called to let you know that I want you to build the business and live the life that you're worthy of. So we're not hoping in 2024. We are stepping into those things that we're worthy of. I'm not playing. We're not playing this year. I tell you, because we have to know that we're worthy of some stuff. I want you just to put in the chat, I'm worthy. I'm worthy to build the business. I'm worthy to live the life. I'm worthy. My kids are worthy because I sowed the seeds. They're worthy of living a life of abundance. I'm worthy of legacy. I'm worthy of happiness, of joy. I'm worthy to have a great marriage. I don't have to settle. I don't have to sit back and hope that my marriage is going to be healed. But Lord, I receive that I'm worthy. And I just want you guys, I'm telling you, put in the chat, I'm worthy. Everything you have been praying for, everything that you've been hoping for, I need you to say, I'm worthy of that. Because when you change that from hope to worthy, that causes, that's what I call manifestation. Because you're now putting power behind it. You're putting power behind it. So guys, change that language. So I had to just come on here and say, I made a mistake. I really did. But I wanted to let you know that you are worthy of what God has for you. That it's no more hoping. It's no more sitting back. I believe in prayer. Prayer is power. So we're going to continue to pray. And I believe that dreams, absolutely, you sit back and you dream. But this year, I want us to put some power behind it. And I want us to say that we're worthy. We're worthy of it. So yeah, just that's right. I'm worthy. I see it. I see it, Phyllis. I see it, Rhonda. I see you guys saying, I'm worthy of this. I deserve this. I deserve this. And it's what God says in his word that we're supposed to have. So look, guys, look. Like I said, I'm not playing today. It's a beautiful day outside. So look, I always look out there in the deep water. God reminds me like every day, Jackie, you're supposed to launch deeper. But not only that, you're supposed to help others launch deeper. So, I think I've been kind of tiptoeing lately with it. But let me tell you, what God has for you is in the deep. Stop playing it safe. Stop staying on the shore. Now, I just want to say this. We talk about what's in your hands. What has God placed in your hands? And if we believe God has placed something in your hands to serve people, right? So, you're supposed to write this book because this book will bless people. You're supposed to start this business because the business that you want to start is going to transform the lives of others. That you're supposed to start this nonprofit. And God has already said, I've called you to do this. But what are you doing? We're in the last month of the first quarter. That. God has placed something in your hands to serve others. Your people are out in that water without a life preserver. Your people that you say you're called to. Your people that you say you're supposed to minister to. Your people that you say your book is going to set them free. They're out in that water waiting for you to come get them with what you're supposed to serve in this world, in this kingdom. But you're here on the shore saying, oh, it's not time. I'm not ready to do it. I've got to put all my ducks in a row. You're sitting there while your people. Now, I just want to make sure that we're right about it. You say you're called to people. You say you're called to help people. And your people are out there and they're waiting for your book. They're waiting for your business. They're waiting for your nonprofit. And you're on the shore saying, I don't know how to do social media. I don't have it all together. I'm still waiting to put all the pieces together. Your people are out there drowning. Do you think they care how you come on to serve them? Do you think they care that you don't have all the right lighting? You don't have all the trappings and trimmings? Do they think that? They're just saying, I know that book you're going to write, it's going to set me free. That thing that you're going to do is going to set you free. But you're sitting on the shore waiting for everything to be right. I'm telling you, people, it is time out for that. Because I don't know if you're reading the same Bible that I'm reading. But God said in the parable of the talents that he came back and he stepped to that gentleman that he had put that one talent in. And he said, I need to see what you did with that gift I gave you. There are people that's sitting on gifts of administration, that's sitting on gifts of consulting, that's sitting on gifts of teaching, that's sitting on gifts to help women, to help children, that are sitting on gifts while your people are out in that water drowning. So every day you sit back and say, it's not the right time. I don't have all my stuff together. I know I'm called to do something greater. I know there's a pulling, a tugging for me to do something more. But hey, I know I believe what the word says. But I'm sitting on the shore because I need to build the boat that looks perfect. I don't think the people out in that water care if you get out there in a janky boat. Look, I'm saying it janky, jacked up and janky. They not looking for the New York Times bestseller. They're not looking for the hard 300-page hardback book. They're not looking for all that. God said, you're supposed to write this book. Write the book. And people, you come into one of my masterminds, we'll go over the steps to getting a book published. It's not that you can go on Fiverr. You can get people on Fiverr now with AI. It's easier than ever to have your thoughts transformed, get it printed, and get it sold. People out there in that water don't care if your boat is raggedy. They just want you to come get them. They just need you to give a word to them. So guys, look, I just had to get real with you. It's time to get off the shore, and it's time to get out in that water. Now, lastly, guys, I'm starting this, we changed it. We revamped it. I'm going to be sending it out again, this mastermind we're going to do. But one of the things that I want you guys to just meditate on and think about, and this is a big thing that we're going to talk about in our small group coaching. It's called your superpower. I talk about it all the time. I talk about my bishop, who his ear to me was his superpower, because he heard God say, spend 2 days in silence, which changed my life. I was on the brink of losing my business. I was on the brink of losing my marriage. Guys, that stuff is real. I could not hear God. I practice silence. And he said, God is speaking to you. He said, that's one thing that I have is a good ear. That's his superpower. Let me tell you, there's every single person on this call has a superpower. Every single person has a superpower. God has equipped you with a superpower. But I'm going to tell you, if I were the enemy, I would be the kryptonite to your superpower. That's what the enemy does. If any of you guys remember Superman, Superman could do anything, but kryptonite would squash his potential. Kryptonite. So the enemy knows, if I get your kryptonite, I can stop you from operating in your superpower. So if I figure out that thing, your perfectionism, your hypersensitivity, your all those things that trip us up, that stop us, those things, you got to have everything lined up perfect before you do anything. The enemy knows that's your kryptonite, because you'll never have it perfect. God said, write the vision and make it plain. Make it clear. He never said make it perfect. He never said make it great. He never said make it look like, the all to be all. He just said, write the vision. We're the one putting, it's got to be perfect. It's got to be right. It's not my time. I got to wait for the kids to get out of school. I got to wait. Then you wait till your children get out of school. And then you're too old. Your knees are hurting. Your back is hurting. If God is telling you to do something, guys, you have to do it now. So the one thing that we're going to do in this 12-week coaching, I'm sorry, it's not 12-week, we revamped it, in the small group coaching, is we're going to discover your superpower. But we're also going to discover, what is your kryptonite? What's that thing that causes you, whether it's lack of focus, whether it is putting things off, whether it is procrastination, whether it is saying you don't have the support, whether it is you try and try and try and it fails. See, the enemy will use that. All it takes is one day, one strike, one call, one turn, one tweak that can change your life forever. Stop letting the enemy tell you you failed too many times. One more time could be the time that changes the trajectory of your life. Look, guys, let me tell you. You want to know what your superpower is? You want to know what your kryptonite is? Because it's time to get off of the shore. Your people are out there. They don't care. how you get them. They don't care how jacked up your boat looks. They don't care how small your boat is. They don't care. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you. That's your 15-minute lunch and launch. I hope it has inspired you to go further. If this has blessed you, share this. Pass it on. Come back, catch the replay. You can always share it, like it, do all those things, guys. Follow me at Jackie B. Grice, Launching Deeper, Agape Travel and Tours. And until next week, I love you. Peace out.